We're in a completely new era. AI is now writing the huge majority of our code. So, what's actually left for humans to do? Well, that's what we're going to break down today, the skills that are fading away and the ones that are becoming more valuable than you could ever imagine.
Okay, let's just jump right in with a fact that is completely reshaping the software industry. For years, a huge chunk of a developer's job was just typing, writing out code line by line. But look at this. AI now handles almost all of it. The repetitive stuff, it's gone. The era of valuing someone for being a fast typist is officially over.
And that, of course, leads to the big question, the one that probably keeps some people up at night. If the AI is doing all the typing, what's my job? The answer is pretty amazing, actually. It's everything else. You know, all the important stuff.
Right, so for decades, a developer's value was really measured by their ability to take an idea and just manually turn it into working code. This was the world of the typist, where being a great implementer was the name of the game.
Just look at this chart. It's kind of wild. For the longest time, about 80% of a developer's day was spent on these really repetitive tasks. We're talking about writing basic loops or setting up standard CRUD operations. You know, the create, read, update, and delete functions that are in almost every app. AI eats this stuff for breakfast now, which is great because it frees up all that human brain power for the really juicy part, unique problem solving. So, if you're not a typist anymore, what are you? Well, you're becoming something much more powerful, an AI orchestrator. Think of yourself as a conductor. You're not playing every instrument, you're directing this incredibly intelligent system to create something amazing.
And listen, this isn't just some theory I'm cooking up. This is happening right now at the biggest tech companies on the planet. Just listen to what Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella said. They're seeing roles merge because one person, armed with AI, can now guide an entire feature from idea to launch. They're not just a front-end dev anymore. They're a true full-stack builder.
Now, orchestration is the key word here. It's way more than just barking orders at an AI. It's about giving informed direction. You're the one with the vision. You understand the user's needs, you define what success looks like, and most importantly, you are the ultimate judge of the quality and security of what the AI produces. So what does this actually mean for the skills you need to focus on? Let's get practical and break down this huge shift from typing to directing. In the old world, your value was all about what you knew, the specific programming languages, the hottest frameworks, but in the new stack, your value is all about how you think. Can you take a big, messy problem and break it down into clean, logical pieces for an AI to tackle? And, just as crucial, can you look at what the AI spits out and know if it's good, if it's secure, if it's right? Now, let me be clear, this does not mean you can forget how to code. No way. You can't validate what you don't understand, but you're just not spending all day in the weeds anymore. This table really lays it all out, nice and simple. Look at the new division of labor. Humans handle the judgment calls, breaking down the problem, writing clear specs, and making those big-picture architectural decisions. The AI handles the execution, the syntax, the boilerplate code, and even a lot of routine debugging. The pattern here is so clear. It's human judgment guiding AI execution. This new partnership between human and AI creates this incredibly powerful workflow. It finally truly separates the thinking from the typing. Let's take a look at how that actually works. See, your new home is in what we're calling the judgment layer. This is where you define what success even looks like. You set the rules of the game, the constraints, and you write a crystal clear spec. Then you hand that direction over to the AI, which works in the execution layer. You're not typing code. You're making high-level judgments that guide the entire implementation.
So why does all this matter so much? Honestly, it's way more than just a little productivity boost. It's what you'd call a compounding effect, and it is completely changing the economics of how we build things.
In the old world, a project of medium complexity could easily soak up 140 hours. Think about it. All that time spent on manual coding, testing, fixing bugs, deploying, it was a marathon. Now, with an AI orchestrator leading the charge, that same project can be done in about 33 hours. That is a massive difference. And it doesn't mean the human is working less. It means their time is now spent on much higher value tasks, like validating the work and, critically, planning what to build next. Your focus literally shifts from spending 80% of your time typing to 80% of your time thinking.
And this is the point I really want to drive home. This isn't just a clever hack to get more done. It's a fundamental change in the very definition of software development. Your value is no longer tied to how many lines of code you can churn out. It's tied to how effectively you can direct intelligence. So, to wrap this all up, let's talk about the mindset. What's the mental shift you need to make to really thrive in this new world?
This is it, right here. This is the core takeaway. Your role has evolved. You're moving up the value chain, from typing to thinking, from implementation to direction. You're not just a coder anymore, you're an orchestrator. And you're shifting from pure execution to what really matters, judgment.
And that leaves us with a really exciting question, doesn't it? For so long, our biggest ambitions were always limited by the sheer effort it took to build them. But now, the AI can handle the how. The new frontier, the new bottleneck, is the what. The most valuable skill is no longer implementation, it's vision. So the only question left is, what are you going to build?